Hi everybody, it's Rob. I have got to the stage where I want to teach you how to automate your social media marketing. Now, this is part of a course I've got called the IFTTT and social media on the main training, but I'm going to cover it for you in a fairly quick video now. Okay, here's what you think I could learn to spell. It would help, eh? Sorry. Okay, so here's the whole point again. If you've got any issue, in fact, any normal person, but it's a huge boon to those of us with fibromyalgia, any of the lupuses, MS, etc., that have got a condition that makes time important, energy important. We have limited energy, you know the spoon story, and we have limited time because, well, we can only work. My energy normally is about a quarter of the time. Lately I'm really up, and I know why. It's because I'm loving this course, making it for you. So I've been running at probably even 50, 70, 80, 100% for the day. So far today I really have been. Yesterday was too good for me. My point is, we don't or cannot always do that. And if I'm going to be telling you to create a business that is going to use up half of your time, I'm then going to tell you to create a Pinterest system that's going to use up as much as the other half of your time. You do not then have time to go out there and post every single thing you do to create all of this social media. In other words, it's lovely. Let's look at in the perfect world. You would do research for an entire day, looking for a keyword that you know people love. Okay, you will then read pages and pages up on it, and you would create and format this copywritten content with images and visuals and infographics and more images and videos and references. That's the way to do this online marketing properly. And then once you've done that, you will publish it, and then you will go out there and create a video specifically for YouTube and a pin or 10, especially for Pinterest, and in fact specific Instagram and Facebook. You'd go to Canva or wherever you create your images, and you'd use the correct size images to create posts and things for those places, right? And each one will take you a couple of hours, and it'll take you an entire week if you're lucky to get this very powerful post complete and up and online. And you know what? It's the right way to do it. Okay. But hey, we have limited many things. And so knowing that, for me, if I'm going to be spending, let's go with 70% of my time creating courses and other things for you, that cuts me down to, well, it's too hard to do the math, so let me just go 50%, but it's more. So 50% is 2.5. So in other words, I'm left only with, I just did the math. I'm down 2 days a week in my head to create any. So I do courses for of the 7 days. For 3 days I do courses. For the 2 days remaining, I create print-on-demand products for a day. Yeah, that's what I really love doing. And that leaves me with one less day lost to create 10 pins a day, 20 pins a day, and do proper Pinterest marketing. Now, if I did all of that and I kept doing it, you know what? It's going to work. And a couple of months down the line, bingo, ta-da, I can buy myself a Ferrari. But it's hard to then also go ahead and do automatic social media. So here's how it works. You set up your main sites: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Blogger, Twitter, and you go to IFTTT. Let me go there. I've already used up 4 minutes of your life. So you go to IFTTT. I need to keep all this open. Maybe I should just come back and do it all again. So hang on a second. I'm going to open my IFTTT account. But it really means, let me do it. IFTTT, it means if this, then that. Right? It's a free site. It does have an upgrade that if you really get busy with it, I suggest you do it. So now here's what you do. You create your profile. These are called recipes. And you've gone to Blogger and you've created a Blogger blog. And it's taken you a while. I get that. You've had to do a Facebook and a page, not an image, a profile and an image and a description and a da-da-da-da. And you've gone to Digo and you've done the whole thing, and you've created a profile and an avatar and an image and a description, and you've linked it to all of your stuff. And all of these exist. You don't need to do all of these. I've got them all, because I know that if I can post, so here's how it works. So check all of these are here, but let's just go to let's ignore Pinterest. Let's go to Twitter. Hello, where are you, Mr. Twitter? Show me the birdie. So Twitter I've got set up. So's that. It's connected. I've got, whenever I publish a YouTube video, it automatically tweets it for me. Good job. Every time I do an Instagram as a native photo, it'll tweet it. Say thanks to the new Twitter followers for following you. Really? Good job. So something says thanks. Facebook to Twitter with photo. So when I publish something on Facebook, it tweets it. When you post an image to a public Pinterest board, automatically share it on Twitter. Oh, Pinterest, here we go. So when you post an image to a public Pinterest board, automatically share it on Twitter. Done. Connected. It tweets every pin I do. I do not need to tweet it. By the way, with an image, I want an image. I don't know if it tweets it. You got to check up on that. Because Pinterest is 10 times as powerful with an image. And sometimes when you send it automatically, it just tweets the URL. So, can you see? It's enough. I don't have to tell you there's more. So I could try, and I could go here. Where are we on Twitter? So I could properly mention and thank new followers. I'll go on. So I can click on this, and it'll say connected, and it's connecting Twitter, and it says to me, bingo, every time now I mention properly. I have no clue what properly meant. And so I would go through all of these, automatically tweet out your new Medium posts. Now Medium and I had a moment, and I'm not a happy Medium fan anymore. I'm not on Twitch. RSS feeds are good for SEO, but remember, this is the shorter cut. We can't, it doesn't help you become an SEO expert. It's more than enough to do what I've done. In fact, if you look, hell, I've got a lot of these anyway. So my Pinterests, by the way, I reset it up today. It only goes to 3 places. Check it out. It posts my pins to Tumblr. It shares it on Twitter, and it shares my pins to Blogger. But if that's the case and it went to Blogger, let's watch this. So when it goes to Blogger, yay. Then when it gets to Blogger, now Blogger gets a new post because it came from Pinterest. So Pinterest to Blogger comes in, thank you. And then YouTube to Blogger. Now, and then Blogger reblogs it back out to Twitter. And Blogger sends my pin that was on Blogger to Pocket. So can you see? It kind of, and then Blogger sends it to Digo and again to Twitter twice. I'm going to make no comment there about my IQ levels. Done. 8 minutes is more than enough to tell you. Go to IFTTT. Go to all the trouble to set up all of these places. Blogger, Digo, any social media. In fact, go and Google top 10 social media places, or go into IFTTT and then search for filter services. So I have no clue how to do this anymore. I used to, my bad. Here, maybe view all. Oh no, that's all of the ones that I've got. So my bad. Maybe try or I don't know what the right spelling is. It's not that, obviously. Recipes, sis. Fine. Let's try that. Okay, so that's not where it is. Maybe it's under Explore. Yay, it's Explore. Discover new and browse recommendations. So there we go. So there's they'll give you enough ideas to make your nose bleed. You could set up a Weebly and a WordPress, probably even a Wix. There's tons and tons and tons of things that you can send to from here. It's just amazing. And once you've got it all set up, and then you don't have to worry. Your work gets done for you. Okay, guys, I'm done with that. So set up your automatic social media marketing, and you got your keywords. Your blogs are done. So now we're going to go from here into creating boards. We'll be back for creating boards. Take care. Cheers.